Hello.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine today. I'm Hamza. My name is Hamza. I'm from Turkey. How are you?
Well, my name is Ashley Hammonds.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Calling from.
My name is Hamza. I said before. I am working at hospital. Also, I am a student at the university. Uh,
Excellent.
I want to improve my speak English.
Okay. Well, your English sounds really good. How many years have you been studying English?
I just been learning 1 month, 1 month,
One month. Well,
just
for
one
one
month.
month, that is amazing.
Yes,
You say that you're working at a hospital. What do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Excellent. How long have you been a nurse?
I have about pardon. I am trying to say is that about 1 year and 1 years. Pardon, 1 year
Okay.
and 2 months. 2 months.
You could say it this way. I have been a nurse for 1 year and 2 months. Try that.
Okay, of course. I have been a nurse. It's true. I have been
For
a
one
nurse
year
for
or
1 year for
and 2 months.
2 months. I can repeat.
Yes,
I
please.
have been a nurse for 1 year and 2 months.
That's excellent.
Yes, thank you.
You
Uh,
are you are very smart.
Thank you, my teacher.
No,
My
no,
teacher,
it's good.
I have a thing. Excuse me. I have a busy life. I am a student. I am a nurse. Uh, my school is far from my place. Uh,
Okay.
I have a trip. I have about my school 2 hours far from here. Two
Mhm.
hours.
So you're saying that you live 2 hours away from your school.
Yes.
Okay.
My
Try
school.
try to say it that way. Say I live 2 hours away from my school.
I live 2 hours my from school. Mm,
Try it
I
again. I I live 2 hours away from my school.
I live 2 hours from my school.
From
From
my school is a good way. That one works too. Both of them are really well. You're doing very, very well. For one month, you said?
uh, for job or job.
No, 1 month for learning English.
Yes, for month and
Mhm.
15 day. 1 month,
Wow.
15 day. I am studying grammar and speaking.
Hmm.
Uh, is is that
It's okay. So you've been another way you could say it is I've been studying a month and a half.
of course.
You want to
I
try that? Try that.
I have been studied for month and 15 day.
Okay, so let's say it this way. I have been studying English because that'll be the subject. I have been studying English for a month and a half, which is half of a month.
Okay, and I understand. I have been
Try that again.
studying in English pardon. I have been studying in English for a month,
And a
uh,
half.
half and a half, half pass. I
Good.
understand.
Okay, so when we say that, we would not. I would say I am. I have been studying English for 1 month and a half.
Okay, I am repeating for
Yes,
you.
please.
I have been studying in English for 1 month and half.
That's great. I would take away the in English. I have been studying English, not in English. I have been studying English for 1 month and a half.
Not in. I understand. I have been
Try it one more
studying.
time.
I have been studying English. Not
There
in.
you go. Yes.
Thank you. I trying to learning in English.
Okay, so let's take that statement. I'm trying to learn in English.
I am
And
trying
not
to learn.
learning, learn.
Excuse.
Yes.
I am trying to learn English.
Yes. See, that's perfect.
Okay. My school, my teacher, my school language is in English. My school, I am trying to say, my school was were, was not was were, will be. My school will is will. Excuse me.
It's
My
okay.
school is will be. My school is will be. Pardon. My school will be in. My school will be language in English. English,
Yes.
pardon.
Okay.
You're correct, my teacher.
So
I
so
say
this is the way you might my studies will be in English.
my studies will be in English.
Yes.
English. Yes.
Yes, that's it. That's a better way to say it.
I
Yeah,
have
you say
to.
my studies or I study English at school.
I study English at school. Yes.
That's a good way of putting it.
I need to improve two sentence. My sentence is uh, messy. Pardon.
Messy is a good word. You just have to put it in the right order. It's really English is really difficult to learn because every other language puts it on the opposite end, the verb and the noun, whereas we change the sentence structure. So if you're speaking in other language, it's kind of easier to learn. But with English, we flip things around and it makes it
exactly.
more difficult. Yes.
Exactly.
The subject and the predicate are not always in line.
Yes. Exactly. I agree. The Turkish language is different. Different than English. For example, the English sentence is, for example, I am coming in English. In Turkish, ben geliyorum. Very
Ben geliyorum
yes, very different.
means coming am I. Is that
Means
correct?
coming, means
Yes.
coming, and yes, I understand.
Yes. See it. English is backwards to other languages.
I have two question to you, my teacher.
Yes, please.
I pardon. How was it? I am writing. It's okay. Okay.
Okay. Yes, you can write it and we can translate it.
Yes. I think my question is, I what? How is it here?
It's okay. I'm translating it right now. Let's see what it is. What should you do?
What you do? Yes. What I do? What? What
Are you
I
talking
will
about
do?
being a nurse?
Yes. No, not nurse. Be a student in English learning.
Okay. What should you do?
I have to do. I have to do learn English. What do you? Pardon. What I do? Mm, I was I
It's
mixed.
okay. What? No, no. I understand. So you say, what should I do in studying English? Is that correct?
Okay,
What should you study?
what
Okay.
should I do? Study English. I understand.
Mhm. Okay. So studying English can be broken up into three basic parts. First would be actually to have the grammar, the sentence structure. Secondly, with writing, spelling, how to spell uh, whatever word you're trying to say. And the third is to be able to converse, which means that what we're doing right now to talk. Um, it is most beneficial for most students to do conversational English. The reason is whenever you were a young child, your mother and father, they just talked with you. You didn't write it. You weren't trying to make sentences up. You only had one word, mama, dada, hungry, tired. And as you continue to talk with someone, your vocabulary increases. And then you work on your ability to say the words in the right order. And then you begin to be able to write those words correctly, spelled correctly. So this is a really good platform because it allows the conversation to help you to iron to make the correct sentence structure and to be able to converse with someone in English. I believe that's the first step as an adult learner. So
Yes,
what you're doing is good.
yes, I understand this a lot of. I understand. I need to I need to do. I'm writing and I will be writing and speaking and conversation uh,
Mhm.
as so. Yes.
I didn't understand that last part.
Okay. I need to make conversation and uh, listening practice and
Yes,
speaking and writing.
that's perfect. That is very, you're very smart, is what I just wrote you.
Thank you, my teacher. Thank you very much.
May I ask you this? What is your goal in learning English?
What's your?
Why do you want to learn English?
I understand. My first purpose for I want to improve. I want to developing myself.
You want
My
to
first
develop your,
purpose. Yes.
okay,
Um, Next, second purpose. I want to. Pardon. I'm trying to
okay.
say. My school is in English. For that.
Mm-hmm.
For that.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay.
My life is hard. Unfortunately, my life is very hard. For example, my family lives in village. I was born in village. Uh,
Mm,
yes, but uh, I used to read. Uh, I I was be a nurse uh, 1 years ago. Pardon, one
mm-hmm.
year ago. Uh, but I will be I will be better. I will be better. I want
Okay.
to.
Well,
I
it
will be
sounds
better.
well. I think that you are. I think you are doing better. So when you say you want to say I lived in a village, not I lived village. You want to use that word in. In. I lived in a village. I want my life to be better.
Or I want to say different. I used to live in
You
village.
could say it differently. Yes, I used to live in a village, a
A
village.
village. Yes.
Mhm.
I want to another. I want to. Could you say that, my teacher? Could you say that? I want to.
I want to, I would like to, I want to, I very much want to.
Mhm.
Depends if you're going to make it bigger or not. Very much is a way you could say, I very much want to make my life better.
I very much want to better my life.
So if you're going to say it that way, say improve my life. Improve.
Improve, improve, improve my
Improve.
life.
That's a good word to use.
Yes. Uh, Also, my teacher, my father is a farmer. I used to be a shipman before,
Hmm,
uh,
really?
but I I used to I don't like village life,
Mm-hmm.
and I like uh, USA and other countries, Europe.
Yes,
Uh,
excellent.
Also, I live in Istanbul. I live in
Oh,
Istanbul, Turkish big
I've been,
uh,
I've been,
famous
I've
city.
been there.
Yes,
Yes, yes, I've been to Istanbul.
I don't understand. Excuse me.
I have traveled to Istanbul.
When did you travel to Istanbul?
4 years ago, I traveled to Istanbul and stayed in Istanbul for 3 days.
Three.
I went, I went to the Great Bazaar and to the Blue Mosque,
Yes.
and I did
Uh,
tourist shopping.
Sofia and Blue Mosque in Turkish, Sultanahmet. Blue Mosque is
Oh,
other name.
is the other name.
Yes. In Turkish, Sultanahmet. The,
What about X?
yes, Sultan Ahmet. Sultan Ahmet.
Ahmed.
Yes. Uh,
Sultan Ahmed. Look, you're
Also,
teaching me.
yes. Also, uh, Sultanahmet. I said Sultanahmet. Another, Ayasofya. Ayasofya
Hmm.
Mosque and museum. Museum.
Oh, really? At the museum.
Museum. Yes.
Museum. There you go. Yes,
Museum.
museum.
Museum. I
Accent and
understand.
then museum. Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
That's good.
Also, museum. Ayasofya is very famous museum.
Yes.
Istanbul Bridge. Yes. Sure. Bridge. Istanbul Bridge. There is a three Istanbul Bridge.
Oh,
Bridge.
really?
Yes.
Village.
Bridge.
Hmm. Oh,
I
village.
I am writing.
Village. Type it to me so I can
I'm
understand it.
typing. Yes, I am typing. I was typed.
Oh, the
I
bridge.
typed.
So say it this way. Bridge. Don't pronounce
Bridge.
the D. Bridge. Bridge. There you go.
Bridge. Uh,
Bridge. Yeah. Bridge.
Bridge. Bridge.
There you go. Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Bridge. Very good.
Do you have any plans for Cambly, for me? Uh,
So I think that maybe you are a nurse, correct?
yes, I'm a nurse.
Are you wanting to come to the USA to work
Someday,
as a nurse?
maybe I want working. Someday, I want to work in USA.
Okay.
I
So
will type.
I would recommend that we start working on medical terminology. We start working on the basics like patient, blood pressure, temperature, heart rate,
Yes.
and how to use those. Being a nurse would be very important to communicate that
Wheelchair.
the patient needs 1 liter of saline over the next 5 hours. We can work on some medical terminology because I'm a PA. I'm like a nurse practitioner, like a physician assistant. Do you know what those are?
I will.
My background, I teach medicine,
Okay.
and so I could help you. I could help you with your medical terminology to be able to have conversational medical dialogue, if you would like.
I will be happy. Thank you. Exactly.
Okay.
I will be
So the
very good. Yes.
Okay. So some of the things that you will want to start studying is basic medical terminology. Like I said, patient would be a good one. Different terms like blood pressure, temperature, heart rate, respiratory rate, the things that you're going to be recording, vital signs, observations.
Yes.
The patient is a 36-year-old female. She has peritonitis. We can go through different things and I can teach you how to pronounce different medical terms if you would like.
Okay. I will working in medical terminology.
Yes, that would be good.
Fever and wheelchair.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, all those different terms you need to become familiar with, not only how to say them, but where do they go in a sentence. That's the hard part, is to be able to say the sentence correctly. And so I can help you with saying the patient is in a wheelchair. She has a fever. Those kind of things, to be able to tell you how to put it into a sentence.
Okay. The patient is in a wheelchair. It's true.
Mhm.
Another, she has a fever.
Okay. She took Tylenol this morning.
She took tired now this morning.
Tylenol.
Right? Can you write it down, my teacher?
Sure, I will write it. I will write it down.
Yes, of course.
Tylenol.
I
You
don't
would
know.
call it. You would call it. You would say paracetamol.
I don't
Paracetamol.
know. Tylenol.
Acetaminophen is another way to say it.
Can you repeat it, me, my teacher? Connecting problem.
Tylenol.
Tylenol.
Oh, is there?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. You said it correctly.
I am repeating. Can you repeat it, my teacher? And after repeat me.
Sure. She took Tylenol this morning.
She took Tylenol
this morning.
This morning. Tylenol. I take it.
Her fever.
I take it is not my teacher.
Yes, please.
Yes, I talk. Pardon. I take past time.
Take is present tense. Took is past tense.
Yes,
So if she took it this morning, it's past tense.
I understand.
It depends on the time.
I took notes. Tylenol.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good. So let's do another sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Her fever has gone down to 98.6.
Her fever. Can you repeat it, my teacher?
Her fever.
Excuse me.
Sure. Her fever has gone down to 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Very mixed. Pardon, it's not a problem.
We'll try again. Her fever has gone down.
Her fever has gone down
to 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
98 points.
Yes.
Pardon.
0.6. Going to translate the translation. 98.6
Points. Okay.
is how you would say that.
I remember now.
Yes. Now you
Points.
understand? Yes.
In Turkish,
Yeah, 0.6. Okay. So her fever has gone down to 98.6.
Turkish temperature is different.
It's in Celsius.
Celsius, yes.
Okay, we can do it in Celsius. Her temperature has gone down to 37 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
I can do both.
Pardon, I was mixed. Her fever. I forget. I forget.
It's okay. Her fever has gone down.
Her fever has gone down
to
38 Celsius. It's true.
Degrees Celsius.
To not enough for fever 37. For that,
yes, 37.
39.
38 is
39. It is very true. 39.
We can do that.
Very fever.
39.
Yes.
But see, where you would say Celsius first, we say degrees first. So it'd be 39 degrees Celsius, not 39 Celsius degrees. Do you understand?
Yes.
Say degree before Celsius.
David, pardon. My teacher, can you repeat? Not can you repeat it? Write it down.
Yes.
I'm
going to write it down for you. Okay.
I understand.
Going to type it down for you.
But I have a problem for repeat.
That's okay. I'm just typing it out. To 39 degrees Celsius. Let me just make sure all this is spelled correctly. And it's gone down to Celsius. Okay.
Yes, but in Turkish I understand, but I have a problem on English, right?
English, the way
is all. I mean is all, but I have I was problem English sentence.
You want me to write it in English to you?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
I mean all that. I mean is all.
.39 degrees Celsius. Get this typed out correctly for you. There you go. C B. Okay. The patient's temperature has gone down to 39 degrees Celsius.
I am repeating. The patient's temperature has gone down to 39 degrees Celsius.
That is excellent. That was really good first time.
Yes.
You want to do blood pressure?
Okay. My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Oh no, are you all done?
Yes.
All done? Hope to see you again. Let me know if I can help you any other. Okay?
Okay. Thank you for the lesson.
All the best.
My teacher,
you're very welcome. Have a wonderful evening.
See you later. You take care.
Bye. Hey! Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You're welcome.